Yo, and what? Be back at gate me. Not a lot of good things. Can't even see my own stream right now, guys. I'm out here in the world. I can see my stream now. Who knows what was going on, but I'm telling you guys right now, bros, that it was weird, bros. It's like I got hit by an EMP. Hopefully that storm doesn't come over here. Yo, bros, we got to keep that non-zero streak going, dog. We didn't catch a fish live. I caught a really tiny one, bro, but that didn't count. I didn't catch one live, but here we go, dog. This is the problem. The problem is when I launched this boat, the motor wouldn't start, but I don't believe it to be the motor. The keypad was not doing this little beep, beep, beep kind of thing. So I have battery because the trim goes up and down. The fish finder turns on. And then, dudes, I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll just go out there on my trolling motor. But then when I pulled out the trolling motor, then at that point in time, the trolling motor was doing all kinds of weird stuff. Like he didn't have any clue how we do on this boat. The trolling motor was going bzz, 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 bzz. He was breakdancing out here, bro, just doing some weird stuff. So I had to pull the breaker on that guy, turn him off, pull the breaker, then turn him back on, and now he seems to be working fine. But, oh yeah, third time's gonna be the charm, bromance. Gracias, dog. So, since we cannot start our main motor, guys, dudes, that oar right there, I had to row myself to the dock. I had to row myself, and I was like, you know what, bros? If I gotta row all the way out to Sunset Hump, I will do it. But thank the good Lord that we didn't have to do that. So we are going to fish Sunset Hump. I kid you not, this thing does not start, guys. So this is the oar. This is what's gonna save our butts later on when we have to get back. But that is future me's problem. Present me is about to handle business. I saw some dad, I believe that was their dad. I saw a dad and his two kids, and they said, yo, land bass assassin, what's up? As I was putting in, and they said, good luck. So I'm gonna catch them a fish, dog. I don't know if they were out there just pleasure boating or what they were doing, but the grind is real. The grind is real. I did appreciate them giving me that little shout out, bro. It gave me that energy. It gave me that little boost. I was like, bro, we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. So we are going to continue to grind. Creel is about to go. That was weird. Felt like two little bites right there. Oh, that makes sense. So, dudes, no excuses. We grind. I did want to send that family a shout out. What up, homies? Here we go. You don't gotta go far. Dude, and you know the irony? I just put gas in silver. Now, I didn't fill her up completely because Shell was all like, yo, bro, you only get that discount for like 35 gallons. Don't get crazy. So I was like, all right, let me put the 35 then. So I put the 35 gallons. But that is all. But we ain't worried, guys. The streak must continue. And remember, dudes, tomorrow is the year anniversary of the Rodcast. What that means, nobody knows. Nobody knows what the Rodcast really is, dog. It's just on the water chaos, as you see right before you. Oh, let me first drop a Bromance got 5 on it. Fishing with hobbled silver and me. Bromance got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. Man, future me is gonna have his work cut out for him, bro, because I don't know exactly what happened to silver. That's grass. But don't worry, guys, we ain't gotta go far. There's fish here. It's water, dog. There are fish here. That is a deep question right there that Bromance just posed to everybody. What does the Rodcast mean to you? Hours of mind-numbing fishing? That's a great question, guys. Feel free to answer it or don't. That's the freedom of the Rodcast. You can engage or disengage, whatever you want to do, guys. But let's see what other chaos. We hope there's none. But let's see what happens, guys. Maybe Rude was right. We got some bad juju on the boat after we saw that floating dead deer. I'm gonna have to go to a curandera, and that curandera is gonna have to, she's gonna have to give me, I don't even remember what they call it, but she's just basically gonna have to cleanse the evil spirits off of me, dog. I don't even know. I see Richie Valens, a Richie Valens trip to Mexico in my future right there, guys. And then my brother will be Bob, and he'll go over there, and I mean, he'll just go over there for fun, and I'll be all like, yo, Bob, this is serious, dog. Silver's got a problem. But guys, do not that could be that is going to stop us. Because since we have not reached the 100,000 subscriber mark, we still have the show pony. We still have the show pony kayak, and that runs off the Chever legs. So that will never be, well, God willing, that will never be without power. It's just gonna mean that it's gonna be kind of hot, dogs, because I'm gonna have to turn you like this. I'm trying to get an angle in which the GoPro will. No, Unlimited. What I'm telling you is that Silver would not start as I was trying to get her off the trailer. And then as I tried to get her off the trailer, I said, I'll just use my trolling motor. And this dude backed up the truck. And when he backed up the truck, I disengaged or I launched, or whatever you want to call it, the trolling motor. And when that happened, it, like the trolling motor started doing all kinds of bap, 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 bap. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? So then from there, from the trailer, or essentially from the ramp, I had to row myself over to the dock. It wasn't far. It wasn't that far when I rode, but we'll see what happens. The show must go on, guys. because this is us 15 days of consecutive fishing. And just going to keep on going, bros, as long as we can until reality strikes. And it's like, oh, man, Creel, I think he came over here and he started cutting cables, guys. Saboteur. I'm just messing around, Creel. I know you try and hurt me, but not Silver, bro. You never try and hurt Silver. No way. Okay, we are too far off that hump. But we've proven it before, guys. There are fish here. I hope those storm clouds stay exactly where they are, out there. Moderator, I will need you on standby just in case. Just in case, moderator. We are currently throwing Don's chatterbait, and present me is not worried about how he's going to get back on that trailer. That is future me's problem. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna suck for future me. Future me, that's your problem, dog. Present me is gonna live it up on the water. Now, I do not suggest this mindset, you know, like in other sections of life where you're all like, that's future me's problem. I'll go out and do the dumb things. No, 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 no. This is something that was unexpected. It wasn't like I'm intentionally doing it and being all like, oh yeah, future me, that's your problem. Nah, bros. We always look out for future me, mostly. Sometimes we're just too lazy, future me, to benefit it, but limited. I don't know if that makes me the champ, but it might make me the most hard-headed dude out on the water. We can start there. We need to catch a fish to keep the streak alive, guys. The unknown number alive. I don't know what it is, guys. Woo, it's toasty. Don's watching a live auction. Do I have 40? I have 40, 40, 45, 45, 65. I got a 65. I got a 75, 85, 85, 95, 95, 100, 100, 100. Going once, going twice, 150, 160, 170. Dang, bro. Maybe I missed my calling. Maybe I missed my calling. What are we auctioning here, bro? Now, don't tell me you're watching Storage Wars, bro. Live Storage Wars. Does that show even come out anymore? Nobody knows. Don, do not let me distract you in your bidding war. What are we bidding for? Seriously, bros. It's like an EMP hit my boat. It's one thing for for the boat to not start. Okay, that's something. But for the trolling motor to also, which the power of both of these are not tied at all. So for the power of both of those to do something dumb, that's so weird. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. So Creel watches Storage Wars whenever he's not watching the Rodcast. All right. I mean, knowing that, bro, I don't know if you're asking me to be on more or if you're saying, yo, bro, quit being on because you're messing up our Storage War time. Oh, so Creel knows all about, yep. I don't know if there's new characters there, guys. I only remember yep and some dude and his chick. He might have been a Mexican dude. I don't know. He might be Italian. Who knows? Some sort of Italian, possibly. I don't know. The chick is blonde. Then I remember maybe some biker-looking guy. I only remember those 3 characters. Everybody else is, I don't know. Oh, and then the lady who does the auctions and her husband. But I don't know anybody other than that. That might be the whole cast. I don't know. I mean, there's some randos that pop in here and there. Well, I gotta see. I mean, dude, if that's some alone time that you and your wife, you know, that's when you guys cuddle up in your blankies, and then Creel is all like, oh, come over here, honey bun. You're the only honey bun that I need. You know, maybe he's over there, and that's when you guys bond, bro. That bond is special and important, dog. You gotta be there and squeeze your honey bun and be all like, oh, honey bun, this is the best. I'm glad that dude isn't on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It could be anything, Creel. I'm not just gonna assume how your household works, bro. Plus, I'm gonna have to get her input because your input might not be enough. Because your input might be like, save me. And then Mrs. Creel will be all like, look, I don't even like when he watches you at the chicken farm. Oh, speaking of the chicken farm, Creel, you ever try playing that you should try it, bro. Play that song for your chickens. Play BBL, whatever the name of that song was. You should play that for them, and also turn the lights on and off. Maybe put some other color lights. Also get your chickens probably about, I don't know how many you got, probably like at least 1,000 little chicken sunglasses. Bro, washalo, this is all working out, and they're gonna think they're cool. Actually, only get the roosters some sunglasses. And then they're gonna think they're cool, and then the hens are gonna be like, oh my God, did you see Chicken Bassassin? Oh my God. He looked so killer today. And if they see that, bro, then they'll be all like, oh my God, I wanna have all his chicks. And then boom, problem solved, dog. I'm a problem solver here, Creel. You gotta try it, dog. Isolate a section of your chickens, put some rave lights, I mean, I'm not saying give him Molly, because whoever Molly is, Rob decided that Molly should be a part of it. But I'm not saying to do anything like that, bro. What I'm saying is put the lights on, put the jam on. Maybe have a little Chuck E. Cheese robot DJ right there, bro, who's just there going, you know what I'm saying? Just put that little robot DJ and they'll be all like, oh yeah. You think one flickering of the lights, Creel, is gonna be enough? Nah, bro. Get them crazy. All right, guys, we are kind of stuck here on Sunset Hump. By stuck, I mean, we're gonna stick them here, bros. We ain't worried about it. Do we think that the streak is going to die today? Come on. Democracy. It's just sometimes the good Lord puts some obstacles in your way because he's all like, well, let's see what you got, player. Now I'm like, I got you. He's got to keep that steel sharp, bro. If everything was nice and easy, well then, bros, come on now. You're going to get soft. But when an obstacle or two comes in your way, yo, dog, let's do it. You got to show your worth. Yo, that's why I'm saying, dude, it wasn't me calling. That was Rob who introduced Molly to everyone. I don't even know who she is. But I'll tell you what, I had some splaining to do when I got home. Moderator was like, who's this Molly chick? And I'm like, I don't know, that's Rob. You know how Rob said he took a Spanish class to impress, I don't know, Vanessa? What was her name, guys? Was her name Vanessa? Rob was out there taking Spanish so he could be a Rico Suave. Ay, pues I'm on top of the hump. Whatever, anyways. But yes, guys, tomorrow will be the year anniversary of the Rodcast. What we have in store, nobody knows, because Silver is currently a little limp. I don't know what the deal was. The keypad would not turn on. I might have to take her to the vet. Kendall talking about the money going to someone's head. Bro, there's a higher likelihood that the heat is going to my head more than the money. This is gallon number 2, guys. Stay hydrated. As the Dos Equis guy says, stay thirsty, my friends. But I don't think he's talking about being out in the sun all the time. But I'm just saying, stay thirsty, my friends. Where are we now? On top of this hump. Okay. That sounded gross. That was me engaging my spool as it was spinning. Not advised. That was grass, man. Well, it was grass, just for the heck. We are throwing Don's chatterbait because we have the strong belief that Don's chatterbait will execute and get us the fish that we are looking for to continue the streak. Hit me up at about, let's see when sun goes down, at about 8. And if I haven't caught a fish by then we might be a little concerned. But we ain't worried about it. Colin, I need that giant water, bro. Don't make fun of it. You're gonna make me self-conscious, and then I'm gonna be all like, oh man, I can't drink this comically sized water bottle. I'm gonna look so silly. They're gonna make fun of me. And he wonders why he was not included in the Rodcast crew. Oh man. That is, I mean, self-evident. I should put my sun covers on because just because the boat doesn't start doesn't mean we don't need to stay focused and protect ourselves at all times. It's like a boxing match, guys. The lake has won the first 2 rounds, but we got to stay focused. Do we think the lake's gonna win all the rounds? Watch out, little bro. Not today, homies. It's freedom of speech. One can, bro, and we would never would. It's freedom of point in time, you know what I'm saying? Then we're like, okay, who do we add to this reel? Or this short, I should say. We should get another drink of water. Because when you initially come out here, bros, your body, the change from the air conditioning to outside, it needs to drench your clothes. Then when your clothes are drenched, then it's at a equilibrium in drenching. But anyways, dog, we good. We hear the thunder off in the distance. Maybe we should get a little serious about catching a fish before that thunder shows up, and then we got to get off the water. Oh. Hey, bro, I know a word or two, dog. I may have never read, which I advise all children should read. But I'm just saying, I may not read, but it's not like I can't understand words. It's just I don't see them in books. The moderator probably fainted at the house and she's all like, oh my God, this boat isn't starting. Grass. I mean, if the boat isn't gonna start, then I'm glad that it happened solo. Because if it didn't start, well, Creel was here, well then that'd just be terrible. Because then that vato, poor dude, he'd be over there and we'd be wherever we are and he'd be like, well, honey, honey bun, I'm not gonna be able to watch Storage Wars with you tonight because currently I'm floating adrift. Silver didn't want to start, so now, since we still have Elon, I guess, me and the Latin Bass Assassin are going to have to watch Storage Wars together. Don't worry, Creel. I'll still get you the Storage Wars that you needed. But it's just going to be a little different. This is how you load silver, dog. You get on the trolling motor. You go at like 100 miles an hour. You got to be like this, dog. You got to hold the trolling motor and be like... Then you lift it up and the trolling motor is a little bit out of the water. It's going to be like... And then you pull it up and it drifts into the trailer. And so be it. Silver is on the trailer. The only reason I could not show you that was because the moderator would be all like, I don't want to be on camera. So then I'd be all like, all right, whatever. So if she were to have to help me, then what? Creel, you think I'd make you paddle, bro? Come on, dog. Come on. I would probably give you like, all right, so check it out, Creel. This is how it would work. I would give you a little paddle, right? You know, like when you give a kid like a little, I don't know, like a small hammer, but a very small one that they can't hurt themselves with or whatever. and then you're over here hammering real stuff. And you'll be like, yeah, just hammer that board right there. Just so that they're like, yeah, look, I'm also helping. And then that way, I mean, because dude, if we're like on a row team, this is not gonna work, dog. I'm gonna be rowing super hard, and then I'm gonna expect you to opposite me row. I'll be like, okay, me, you, and then we're just gonna be going around in a circle, dog. We're gonna go in a circle, and I'll be like, yo, Creel, why have we gone around in a circle 3 times already? We can't do this, dog. Just fall back. I will handle this. But actually, Creel, it would be a lot more helpful if you were here, because the sacrificing instinct would kick in. And I'd be all like, okay, Creel's here. I gotta keep going. Okay. Is it the first mate's job to paddle? Okay, but see, here's the thing, Colin. If the first mate is paddling, I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get here. This ain't my first rodeo, bro. I've had to paddle a boat before, and quite a distance. Though I did have my brother there that time, so he helped out a little bit. Uh-oh. Special weather statement in effect until 6:45. Very interesting. I just received that on my watch, guys. So for any of you guys who would think, this guy's lying, in effect, Guntersville, Alabama, until 6:45. A la nalgas, bro. Creel feels like ribs. Creel, let me ask you a question. This is a question that is necessary for the crew. Can you do 20 push-ups? If you can do 20 push-ups, Creel, then you might be part of the crew. But if you can't, oh, this is gonna get interesting, guys. Probably a heat warning. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what this weather statement is. A strong thunderstorm will impact Northwest Marshall. At 6 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 9 miles northwest of Geraldine and 12 miles northeast of Guntersville. This thunderstorm was nearly stationary. Hazard, wind gusts of 40 miles per hour. Radar indicated impact, gusty winds could knock down limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Impact including Albertville, Crossville, Geraldine, Grant, sections of blah, 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 la, 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 da, da, da. If outdoors, consider shelter. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm. May lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle. Frequent cloud to ground lightning is occurring in this storm. Strikes may or lightning can strike 10 miles away from the thunderstorm. Seek shelter. So, anyways, Oh, Kendall, I got a question for you, dog. How's that sugar diet or non-sugar diet going for you, dog? So Creel made sure that he could do 20. That's what I like to see, dog. Because to laugh at somebody's inability to do 20 push-ups, I mean, you gotta also bring to the table 20 push-ups, or else it's gonna be all like, well, what are you laughing at? You can't do 20 push-ups. Creel, question, were they fully extended push-ups or were you on your knees? As they refer to them as girl push-ups. We got to get all these details out there, bro, because you could be all like, well, I did push-ups. Maybe you even just ate 20 push-ups. Those push-ups, those ice creams were pretty good, dog. So you're like, dude, I downed 20 push-ups easy. All right, Kendall's down from 220 to 203, I think. Or did he say 213? No, he said 203. Oh, that's why Colin has stayed silent. He stayed out of the mix. He's all like, bro, that's not my fight. But that is a good job, Kendall. Getting down to 203. Probably after today, I'll probably be at 177, 176, who knows? After all this rowing, you never know. So this is the storm that these guys are talking about, guys. It is close, but not really. Let me have a mic off moment over here, guys. How much spaghetti I eat. You see, guys, she's always sabotaging me. I'm thinking, yo, bros, I'm gonna lose a lot of weight today. And the moderators are like, that's what you think, dog. I am going to feed you until you explode. And I'm like, what is going on, lady? I'm gonna move us to a different location, guys. Oh, I just saw Unlimited. Said that once I can do push-ups with him on my back, I think that's what I read, then we can talk. I haven't even taken the said mic off moment, guys. I'm repositioning us. And guys, do not be cheering her on. Do not be cheering her on. She's trying to fatten me up. It's kind of like Hansel and Gretel. What's the depth here? All right, 10 feet. Still haven't taken said mic off moment. I hear rumbling noises, but Elizabeth, what's happening? We ain't seen you in a while. How you been? Let us verify our location. Close enough. We are watching the storm behind us, guys. I don't feel the grass as I would expect it to be here. I might have to creep a little bit closer. But remember, guys, tomorrow is the year anniversary of the Rodcast. The first time that we went live. And from all that, the chaos before you is what was created. Some of you may be a fan of it. And some of you, this Rodcast might just drive you crazy, but for some reason, that crazy draws you. And some of you, it might not be your cup of tea. You pop in and you're like, oh, this guy's stupid. I'm out. Either way, it's all good. Where is the grass? I don't see it. I don't feel it. It was on my lure apparently, but I don't see it. Okay. The storm seems to be holding off. I think it seems to be affecting like real Guntersville, not outskirts Guntersville. Yo, guys, did you happen to see that deer that I saw floating? That was crazy. It was kind of gross. I didn't realize how gross until I was downwind of that deer, and then I was like, whoa, bro, this thing smells gross. I knew it. As soon as I let it go, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a bird's nest. Hey, who took, that's the problem. I gotta put my toothpick in. My toothpick came out. That's why I can't feel that. Yo, Steve, well, I'd hate to be the first turtle that bites into that because that deer was kind of bloated, like it was ready to explode, bro. Definitely kind of bloated. It was gross. I don't know how my toothpick came off. But now we are reloaded, and let's get it. Krill, I might have done it. Maybe that's why my motor didn't start. It was like, bro, I'm not gonna let you go and pop that deer. .22, it's all right, the heat. It's not as bad as you would think. Now I'm starting to feel some grass. It's amazing the difference a toothpick will make. Bro, there's a row of boats. Like, it seems like they're all headed for a purpose somewhere. Is there something I don't know? Did they just engage the Cajun Army? I mean, the Cajun Navy. What I should, I mean, Unlimited, you gotta give me a little credit, dog. I would take a 1.5 ounce weight and I would throw it up into the sky and hope that it landed on it. I wouldn't be that close to it, dog. And then immediately I would cut the line. Oh yeah, Don, we had an experience like that earlier this week, where I noticed that my line was doing some levitation, and I was like, all right, guys, it's about time we get out of here. So, but believe me, Don, the storm is, it looks like it's very far away. We take safety here seriously. Safety is paramount. Lynn, I 100% agree with you. But if not for one or two other stupidities, we kind of stay close to home for now. Fish Finder was one. We're waiting on that. It should show up, I don't know when, sometime next week probably. And now Silver has a motor problem. I mean, let's not say it's a motor problem, guys. Let's, the keypad doesn't turn on because I think Silver wants to crank, but I can't even put the pin in. So I think that I think it's just the pin that's the problem, like the keypad. Last weekend, we cruised with Rob further up the channel So we threw some lines over there. We brought some different views, but it's a lot easier when you have somebody with you than when you're rolling solo, because you know, safety in numbers. Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not, Lynn. Bust out another 1,000. Hopefully not. We should still be covered under warranty, so we're going to see how that plays out. Old school. Latest on Lawrence, in case you didn't hear it. Lawrence charged me for a new fish finder, but at a discounted price, of course. They charged me for a new fish finder, and they're mailing it. Eventually it'll get to me probably sometime next week, and then we will see what happens. When I go home and I try and see what's wrong with silver, then we will see what silver has in store for us. I haven't tried that 22. That is going to be my next move when I get home. But my fear is that if I do up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start or select start, I fear that I will unlock unlimited lives. And then you guys might not like that. You're going to be all like, oh my God, this fool has unlimited lives. That's disgusting. So I feel like that's a possibility. Oh, and the fish count, old school, sorry, I forgot that piece. I've only caught one little one, but that was off camera. And we're trying to catch one here because our motor, it won't start. But I believe the motor is fine. I think it's just a keypad. Come on, baby, one time. That storm looks like it's dissipating. I know not who you speak of, 22. Why does my... these fools bit my butt. I thought there was some nibbling action right here. They bit my butt. I'm gonna have to do a modification to this worm, guys. The storm looks like it's going away. We are currently searching for one bite, guys, to keep the streak alive. That was grass. That bite didn't count. All right, the moderator said we look like we are okay, guys. So we just have to endure the heat. If we endure the heat, we should be okay. We no longer have to worry about the storm coming to us. I'm gonna move over to this other hump over here. course, we don't want to cruise too far because our trolling motor was doing some weird noises earlier. But let's cruise. Yo, what up? N to the B, what's happening? I'm gonna be out of the chat for a little bit, guys. I gotta use this map to see where I'm headed. Let me give it a little more gas. All right, so if I head to that boat, should probably be heading in the right direction. Yo, N to the B, we're just out here struggling, dog. Our motor won't start. And we still have our non-zero streak to contend with. I have caught a fish today, but it wasn't live. So technically, I guess that doesn't count. So, you know. It is going to take us probably 2 more minutes to get to this spot. At the current rate that we are going. N to the B is out there. He's about to go handle business tomorrow, which is not Sunday, but Monday, I think, because I think he's currently in Sunday, and he means Monday. It's very confusing. Miss Elizabeth has said that there is thunder in Boaz. "13 feet. We'll coast a little bit. Dang, eelgrass. Why you gotta ruin the party? Dang, he's got the winning lotto numbers. Dang, nice guy right there. Dang it, bros. Right in line with where we want to throw is all this eelgrass. Que pues, wind. Why you gotta be tripping? Bringing that eelgrass to me. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, 11 feet. Let's spot lock right here. Don't worry, guys. And I'm assuming 22, you meant that as ain't nothing but an eelgrass party. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. You might have had like a country song or something in your mind. Yeah, got it this time, dog. Can confirm weather. Let's see if we can get a little off to the left of this trail of eelgrass. It's like an eelgrass channel right there. I'm gonna have to check my Oh, uh-oh. Now I'm getting bad news over here. And to the B is saying, I lose my sunglasses tomorrow, guys. Sometimes you guys don't want to know your future. Oh no. As long as I don't lose my mind, N to the B, because that is not replaceable. Sunglasses, I mean, I don't want to, but they are somewhat replaceable. Bro, this eelgrass is thick. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's gross. Dude, there's people swimming over there. Do they get eelgrass all over them as they're swimming? It's a great question. Why would somebody be swimming to come up every time with eelgrass on you? I think I'm gonna have to throw a shaky head out there. Oh, and my mind, bro. Ah, dude, that is going to be, you are right, 22, that is gonna be a rough day. Hey, bros, I found somebody's hat. Let's see whose hat this is. There's so much freaking eelgrass. Look at this, bros. Son of a fish. I'm gonna lose my mind right here into the B. Hey, get in there, bro. Let's see whose hat this is. The mustache maniac has lost a couple hats here. Maybe he'll take this hat. Unless this was your hat, guys, and you see it and you're like, yo, bro, I lost that over there. And then you can pick it up. What the bro, come on now. Okay, we have ourselves a good old-fashioned US of A hat. A US of A fishing hat right there. Technically, it has a fish right there, guys. So potentially that might count as a catch. I don't know. Elizabeth, I have not searched for that bull shark, but I think that bull shark is bull shad. If I had to guess. Now we got ourselves a count it. The lake giveth and the lake taketh. We had a couple. Well, we had someone ask to weigh it. We're moving to another location, guys. Make sure you have your life vests on because we are about to go fast. We are going fast. I'm hoping that we get out of this eelgrass, but I feel like we're not going to. We are cruising. It is 6:50. Sun goes down at 8. Will the streak continue? Okay, guys, there's less eelgrass here, so that's good. Will the streak continue? Each cast draws closer to the potential of a 0. And with each cast, the voices begin to get louder. The voices of doubt begin to get louder. Can he do it? Is it possible that the streak ends today, the day before the year anniversary of the Rodcast? I mean, can you feel the irony in the air? Yeah, I'm with Kendall's math. That doesn't add up. We are in 10 feet of water, guys. There is a hump somewhere in front of us. Where exactly? I don't know. Somewhere in this area, this general vicinity, there is a hump. We are using our bait as essentially a way to locate the drop on each side. Usually people use them to locate fish, but right now we're going to use it to locate a drop. I feel no grass. I feel no rock. I feel no fish. Why does my weight keep sliding down? Relax, toothpick. Do your thing, dog. No pressure. All right, that's probably the shallow part of it. Might be time to start hitting the ledges. I don't think Kendall's been on here this entire Rodcast. Kendall, we are fishing where we're fishing because our motor doesn't start, dog. We could have gone anywhere The world, the lake was our oyster until it wasn't. And now we just got to fish where we fit in. You know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in, bro. Classic. Too short. Too short. We'll get in where we fit in, dog. I also don't think that Kendall was around when we explained that we only have one fish finder. So, a little catching up. Cuba Moon, what's up? Bro, that was earlier today, Snizook. That was earlier today when the camera turned off. I was cruising. I was headed back to the ramp and I saw it and I was all like, what the heck is that floating right there? I was on a phone call. I had to end the phone call in order to see what it was a floating dog. But as I got closer, I was like, oh no, that's not a dog. That right there is a deer. All right, Moon's trying to make us throw up, guys. You caught a deer leg, dog? Gross. Dude, I need another toothpick. This fool, there's no reason this should be sliding up and down. I don't need problems with my toothpick not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, that was, I assume your name is Sven Swanson. Yo, dog, what's up, player? We got out on the water. Appreciate you guys saying what's up out there. The little dudes seem to be excited. They were like, what up? And I was like, what's up, dogs? But yet we are here currently, my friend, and our motor did not start. But I think it's the keypad, not the motor itself. So we are floating around and finding out. Our trolling motor went all EMP'd. It was also doing weird things. Come on, baby, one time. Where you at? Our non-zero streak. It is on the line. I gotta get a new toothpick, bros. This is causing us a problem. One would say I should get a new worm because its butt was bitten off. But I say it's just getting ready. It's just getting good. Sven and his homies saw me when I had all the hope in the world. And then my motor was being dumb. But we still have all the hope in the world. We just don't have a motor. That's all. We ain't worried about it. Faith of a mustard seed, baby. We good. We will figure it out. Oh, that's a lot of eelgrass. I was about to cast out there. I don't know if you guys can see this eelgrass everywhere. So I don't think I'm gonna need help. 22. I got the moderator on standby. The moderator's on standby just in case. I might have to get like my feet wet, but I will more than likely have to stay afloat out here in the dark for a long time because there are a lot of trailers right there. More than likely, these people are gonna enjoy themselves until the sun goes down. And that's about the time that I'm gonna try and get back in and to try and do this without a trolling motor. I mean, without a main motor. And interrupt all of them. That's not wise. So I will. I will kind of wait it out. I look like a little crappie. I'm looking at a map on my phone, guys, so that I can sort of get near this hump right here. Oh, 22. I know you would, dog. I know you got my back, but I wouldn't put that on you, dog. I would not put that on you, player. I do appreciate it, though. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Homies looking out for homies. Bromance, we haven't had a single bite. We haven't had a single bite nor multiple bites. I mean, better stated, we haven't had any bites. I don't think I like what's going on here. Come on, come on, we don't have a lot of time. All right. We have switched over to a shaky head. The fish on the hat. I kind of snagged that fish though, bro. The one on the hat. That one didn't bite willingly. I snagged it. So, I mean, it took a lot of snagging for me to actually get it. That is true, bromance. I did catch that hat, but let's hope that it doesn't resort to us having to count that fish. If we have to count that fish, oh, that's going to be terrible. It is in the boat. Again, 22 is right. It is in the boat. How many hats do you own? Well, technically I own a lot of hats, but I only wear a few. A lot of them I get from the Silly's Big Bass Splash, and I only wear those when I'm gonna do yard work. I'm not cruising around with a Silly's Big Bass Splash hat. If I'm wearing a hat out in public, it usually is a Dodgers hat. Okay, I feel grass. So I finally feel something out here. I don't even know what those other ones are, bro. Creel, how are you getting so many hats, bro? You only have one head, dog. That don't make any sense. Are you putting a hat on every single chicken you got? Ah, company hats. Okay, that makes more sense. So the company gives you hats for your chickens so that they're repping the company. This is starting to oddly make sense. Creel, I got a question for you. Do you, like some companies will have a like yearly company photo. Do you take a picture with all your employees and the chickens and you there in front, kind of like a football team, you know what I'm saying? Do you guys take pictures like that, Creel? Everybody's smiling and stuff. Oh, dude, you do a serious chicken picture or company picture, and then after that, you go, okay, guys, let's take a silly one. And then all the chickens are doing all this other stuff, putting up like bunny ears with their feathers right behind Creel's head, you know, stuff like that. Does that happen, Creel? Let me know. Oh, that's another good question, 22. Is there an employee of the month? The chicken that lays the most eggs, That way they have something to shoot for, Creel. You're like, bro, you are not producing. So you get taken off the wall. Dang, Creel. I mean, I think the chickens would produce some more eggs if you know, made it a little more fun. You know, maybe if you had like a company picnic or something, and then the chickens got to eat like watermelon or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, dog. Maybe.